Hello, Queens. Welcome to this week's edition of Jungle Juice. This month we are talking about freedom. The initial inquiry or invitation for you last week was to really sit with, what does that even mean? We have ideas, memes, social constructs. But when it comes right down to it, this is a big word, and living truly free is what we're sitting with. What does that mean for you? I've got several topics this month, several portals, as I like to say. But this week I wanted to talk about the way we talk about the truth and how the truth shall set us free. Whew, that's such a scary thought on many levels for us, isn't it? The invitation to speak the truth. What is our truth? And how does that actually set us free? Well, I have a story to share, and then we'll leave you with the inquiry. For 30 years, no, more than that now, I have been working with people in the way that I would like to believe that the invitation is to find the truth of who we are, find the source of that truth and be in alignment with that, and the kinds of truths that we need to face and be with are many, and sometimes really painful. In my entire adult life, I cannot find one place where being with the truth hasn't been an opening to something greater. Yeah, I can't find one place where that's true. I'm not saying it's not painful, excruciatingly painful. But when we face the truth, and I don't just mean the universal truths, physics laws and the way the sun rises and sets. I mean facing yourself squarely and having the courage to look in the mirror and be honest with yourself. So I had a family that I was working with just today, a family who had been harboring secrets from themselves, keeping the truth from themselves. And they had made all kinds of decisions and postured, and there was so much separation. And when we were able to sit in the truth of who we were, each of us, coming back home, pulling that microscope way out, right? And from here, each of them able to look at the situation and tell themselves the truth and then say it out loud. It was one of the most gorgeous experiences I've had the privilege to witness, and I've had many. This family was able to face some very, very excruciatingly painful truths. They had the capacity together to stay and face them, to feel them, and to ultimately agree and commit to staying in this field of truth as they found their way back to their hearts, right? Watching the truth pierce the false, pierce the constructs, the protection mechanisms, all of that led to an actual freedom a freedom of being, a freedom of honoring the truth of themselves and respecting each other. Yeah. I'm so inspired by this. I'm so inspired for us, because it's one thing when we can face our own truth, but boy, is it something when we have the courage to speak our truth in the face of those we love or care about, or people that are important or that matter, or just someone that is not you. Right? So often we live inside of our own little universe and think that our truth is the only thing that matters to us, but it matters to everyone around you. And when it's done with heart, magic happens, and the opportunity for freedom arrives. Freedom from the burden of what you've been holding, freedom from the misunderstanding, freedom from having to make up a story about what you thought was true, right? There's just this huge opening, and then everything is possible. So my invitation to you is, if you're holding something, if you're not comfortable or frightened to face some truth inside yourself or outside of yourself, I invite you to see if you can sit still. Find yourself. Pray for the courage to face what needs to be faced. Step in, use your heart, and be set free. And I want to hear all about it. I do. May you find more freedom of being, more freedom in the world that's real. Yeah. I'm sending you so much love from my heart to yours. Until next time.